Okay, today we'll be discussing about the Norma Frontalis view of the skull. Where Norma Frontalis is when you view the skull from the front, Norma occipitalis from the back, Norma verticalis from top, Norma basalis from the base, and Norma lateralis when you give a side view of your skull. Norma frontalis view of the skull mainly shows you the frontal part, the zygomatic part, the maxillary part, and the mandibular part. You also have the nasal bones. The frontal part has a squamous part. It forms a superciliary arch. So it forms a superciliary arch. On the medial side of the superciliary arch, you have a supraorbital notch. Now above the superciliary arch, you have the supraorbital foramen. It also has two processes, that is the zygomatic processes fusing with the frontal process of the zygomatic bone, and a nasal process fusing with the frontal process of the maxillary bone on either sides. Okay, now when you come to the zygomatic bone has a frontal process. Zygomatic, also called as a cheekbone, has a frontal process which fuses with the zygomatic process of the frontal bone, and a temporal process which fuses with the temporal bone. It also has a foramen called zygomaticofacial foramen, which provides vessels, it provides a passageway for the nerves and vessels of the face. Now when you come to the maxillary part, again made of two bones, it has a frontal process which fuses with the nasal process of the frontal bone, and it also has a zygomatic process which fuses with the zygomatic bone. Infraorbital foramen also is there. Now infraorbital foramen is in the maxilla, while this supraorbital foramen is in the frontal bone. Now it also provides sockets for the upper jaw, teeth of the upper jaw. These are called the alveolar processes. The point where the two bones fuse is also forms the anterior nasal spine. The green color things that you see are actually middle nasal concha, and the red color thing you see is actually the vomer bone. This one is a vomer bone. Alright, when you come to the mandible, you actually have a ramus, which is a ridge-like structure. You have the body, you have the mental foramen, you have the mental tuberosities, and mental tuberosities or mental tubercles, and you have the mental protuberance. Your